Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Thank you so much for being here. Hi. I'm going to scooch over just a little bit so that you can see my music stand. All right. So how's everybody doing? Hey, how's it going, Robin? Ragged Muffin Ukes is here. Thank you so much. Those are some Patreon patrons right here. Erin said that she has to go to class, which I completely understand. Give me a moment. There's just a little bit too much light. I want to make sure that you can see this okay. All right, there still may be just a little bit too much light. Be right back. Let's see here. Hey, Neil, what's going on? He just had a Skype lesson. So there we go. I think that works out well. Hopefully you can see that okay. I've been using the yellow paper instead of the white paper because yellow against black really shows up. So hopefully that works out. So give me a thumbs up if you can see that. Hello, Dita. Yes, Ren Kim. Oh, yay, BWWKH is from Germany. Longtime subscriber. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. So, and hi from Kansas. Hi, Tony. And Roberto Antonio is here. So really, really great to see you here. We are going to be learning Norwegian Wood by the Beatles. I'm going to teach you a strumming portion and then a finger picking portion because this is a part of 15 days of finger picking. It's a series that I have here on YouTube. If you're new here, hi, my name is Katie. I teach ukulele, guitar, and voice lessons. If you want the printable chart, you have to visit my Patreon page at www.patreon.com/onemusicschool. So that is where you would be able to find me and the printables, as well as all of the other exercises for 15 days of finger picking. And also tomorrow, I'm going to be posting a full play along. So if you want to hear how everything fits together with, the finger picking and the singing, then you can go ahead and just make sure that you're subscribed and you also have the notification bell on, because then it'll notify you when there are any other new videos and you won't miss a thing. Yeah, so wonderful. We have lots of people here from so many different places. Oh my goodness. I'm just really, really grateful to see you here from Belgium, Uruguay, and Luxembourg. Wow, just incredible. So just really, really grateful to have you here. So my ukulele is tuned to just standard. Some people ask me if I'm doing anything differently. No, I'm not. I have a high G, and you'll also notice that when I'm finger picking, I'm going to be holding the entire chord, even though I'm not going to be plucking with this G string. I'm not going to be using it. The reason why I'm doing that I'm holding the entire chord, it's that, and I'm only plucking these 3 strings, it's because if you have a rogue finger, so to speak, or if you accidentally pluck this G string, your fingers are going to be holding the chord, and you really can't go wrong. It's going to stay within the parameters of the chord, versus if you just leave it open and you don't hold it down, it may not have the best note that you'd want. So that's a reason why I just make sure that I have that held there. So, all right. Yes, Kevin Jackson is here. Yay. So yes, I just updated that. So sorry. Thank you so much for reminding me. I updated it on Patreon, but the resources are found in multiple different places. All right. So do we have to use the ring finger for finger picking or for the chording hand? Because we will have to be using the ring finger for the chording hand. Yes. For the finger picking, not so much. So Eskrim, yay, I'm glad that you like the live lessons. Oh, and from France. So thank you so much for being here. Okay, what we're going to, and Czech Republic, Mexico, India. Wow, you guys are amazing. All right, we have a G chord. Oh, sorry, following FTC guidelines. This ukulele was sent to me by Cordoba, but this video is not sponsored. If you are wondering what this uke is, the link will be in the description box after this. It's an affiliate link, and if you choose to shop through it, then that means that a small portion of the sale goes to me and helps support my channel. We have a G, F, C chord, G minor, A minor, and A D. Cool. So I want to go over the chart if you're new here. What I do is that I have the chord actually counts as one count, and the other slashes, they count as additional counts. So I have G, that's 1, and then I have 5 slashes. So 5 plus 1 is 6. This song is in 6/8. So if I were to simply strum this, I would count to 6 and start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So first, let's try these first 2 measures right here. The G for 6 counts, G for 6 counts. Then here, we will stop and do that together. That's going to be very important to lay that foundation, because once we add the finger picking on top of it, it is going to make things so much easier, okay? Trust me here. All right, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. G chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now when we get to here, we have G for 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. F is 2 counts. C is for 1. And then we have G for 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. All right. So I tried to split it as best as I could visually. Okay. So let's try this measure together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're not going to move on. Ready? Here's our G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, F chord, 4, 5, C chord, 6. Let's do that again. You ready? G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, F chord, 4, 5, C. And then we go back to the G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to try this part right here together. Do the best that you can. Okay, ready? I'll walk you through it. G chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, F chord, 4, 5, 6. G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's try that again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I once had a girl, or should I say 1, 2. I should say 4, 5, 6. Sorry. Let's try that again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. G chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, F chord. 4, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we play that again. You ready? Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She isn't it? 1, 2, F chord for 2, C chord, G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's do that again together. I'll go a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, F chord, C chord. There you go. One more time. She leave her room. Isn't it good? Ready? F, C chord. All right. right. Now, once we get to the chorus, I forgot to put that it's a G minor. So do you see my little correction there that I made with a permanent marker? All right. I love this transition from a G to a G minor. Take finger number 3, keep it there. Lift off fingers 1 and 2 on the left hand. Now move finger number 1 to the first fret of the first string and finger number 2 to the second fret of the third string. So you see how my fingers did a little flip, boop, flip, and you have to go boop when you transition, okay? Just say, yeah, you do. Boop, like that, like this, like that. So if you keep this finger here as your anchor, what happens is that I feel like you panic less when you have something in common with the previous chord or the previous transition. Yeah. So if you can find a transition or something in common with the previous chord, it just makes things so much less intimidating. So we have our G, find your G minor, and we're going to keep strumming to this chorus. G minor to a C chord transition. All right, so let's give that a try. So we have G minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She asked me to stay, and she told me to sit. C chord anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. G minor. So I looked around and I noticed there wasn't. Now A minor. Now D chord. There it is. One of my fingers was meeting it. There you go. 4, 5, 6. So I hold my D this way. I've seen people bar, or they take their pointer finger and they push down on these two, and then middle finger pushes down on the second fret of that second string. So let's try our G minor again. So we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She asked me to stay. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. C chord here comes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. G minor. I looked around and I noticed there wasn't. A minor, a chair. D. Ready? Back to the verse. Here we go. Regular G chord. I sat on a rug. Sorry. Biding my time. Ready? F chord. C chord. G. Verse again. Then da 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 da. 1. F chord. C. Yeah, so that is the basic structure of Norwegian wood, because we have it's an ABA format. So we have verse, chorus, pretty straightforward there. Now, this part right here, this is the notation for the strumming pattern. So we first broke it down into simple counts. Now we're going to learn the strumming pattern. After that, we'll learn the finger picking. This means strum down, that little staple, if you're unfamiliar with that. And this little caret means strum up. So we have 6/8 strumming pattern. It's going to sound like this. Down, down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 5, and 6, and. So you can see that this half of the strumming pattern is symmetrical with this one, or not symmetrical, but it's the same thing. So if you split it in half, we have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, that it's identical. It's just split in half. I don't know if that'll help you just kind of, memorize things a little bit. And the light is reflecting off of something in my light. Okay, hopefully you can see everything. So let's try just the strumming pattern. Ready? Let's give it a try. Down, down, up, down, down, down. No chords. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and. Let's find our G chord. We're going to strum up until here. I'm going to show you that this is going to be just a little different. So it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6. Did you catch that? That here I just strummed down, 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 down. 4, 5, 6. Here, I did the first half of this strumming pattern, and then the rest, I just strummed down. All right, so let's give it a try. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1. Here we go. 1, 2, F, down, down, down. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and again. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and down, down, up, down, up, down, down, down. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and. Let's try that again. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5. G chord. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1. F. Down, down, down. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and G minor. You ready? Let's try our strumming pattern. Ready? 1, 2, and 3, and 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 1. C chord. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2. G minor. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1. 2, A minor. 1, 2, and 3, and 1. Now D. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and. Okay, sorry for the break. Let's go from the top to the chorus. You ready? So we have the verse twice. So we are going to go back to the verse. I'll direct you. Directing traffic. Ready? 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and here we go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Ready? Verse again. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1. Ready? F. Down, down, down. G. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. G minor. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. C. Susan asked if I could sing too. Hopefully I don't get a copyright strike. If I do. G minor. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. A minor. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. D. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Then go back to verse. I sat on a rug, biding my time. Ready? G, F, C. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 6 and 1, 2, F, 1, 2, 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and yay. All right, so hopefully that wasn't too fast. If not, there's always the replay and you can go over the strumming pattern. Now we're going to get to the finger picking because we have the structure established. And for the finger picking, it follows the chord structure. So as long as you keep your left hand, your chording hand within the chord, you're going to be fine, okay? So like I said before, if we have a chord where we're not plucking this G string, because really I'm only going to be plucking these three, and I'll get to that in a moment. It's there, one, for muscle memory, for my muscle memory. If you don't need it, you don't need it. That's great. But two, it's there because just in case you accidentally pluck the string, it's going to be a part of the chord and it's not going to sound weird. You know what I mean? It's more so of a safeguard, if you need it. If you don't need it, you don't have to hold it. It's okay. So first, I am going to hold my G chord and I'm going to assign my fingers some strings. My thumb is going to be assigned to the C string. Finger number 1, my index finger, is going to be assigned to the second string, which is the E string. And then my middle finger is going to be assigned to the A string. So I have thumb, I'm going to pluck the C string, and then these two fingers are going to pluck the first string and the second string at the same time. Thumb, fingers, fingers. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. So we have thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, that is an entire measure of 6, 8. So if I have my G right here, I pluck 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next measure is going to sound like this. Thumb, fingers, fingers. Now we have our F. Thumb, fingers. And then when we have our C chord, I'm going to pluck the A string and the E string again. So it's kind of going to disrupt the finger picking pattern just a little bit, but that is the only funky thing in this finger picking pattern. Okay, so with this one, we will play up into here, and then we'll go through this again, and then we'll move on. Ready? G chord. Thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb. Oh, thumb is plucking the C string. And then index and middle are plucking the E string and the A string. Thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Now for F, thumb, fingers. And then for the C chord, find your C chord, pluck the A and the E strings again, and then back to the G. Thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers. Okay, I'm going to bring it down just a little bit so you can see. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers. Thumb, F chord, thumb, fingers, fingers. Now G, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb. Back to the verse. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, F chord, C, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb. Let's try that again. G chord. She, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers. Okay, how y'all doing? Should we go over that again? I'm just waiting for you guys and your feedback, or should we move on to the chorus? I know. Can you do the transition from G, F, and C again? Yes, I can. Okay, so G, this measure right here, G, F, C. So I have thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers. So let's try that again. G, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers. Which strings to pluck for the C chord? I would pluck, I'm just plucking these two, strings 1 and 2, the A and the E strings. Good question. So, hi. Hi, Alyssa. How you doing? Good. So, yep. Okay, you ready? So we have G, F, C. Ready? So G, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers. The pattern is going to just be a little different. We have thumb, fingers, fingers. Let's try it. So we have G, thumb, fingers, fingers. Find your F chord, thumb, fingers. Now C chord, fingers. Okay, try it one more time. G, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers. Like that. One more time. G, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers. Now G, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers. Okay, now we're going to start from the very beginning all the way to the end. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5, 6. We're in 6/8, Katie. Come on. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, F. 4, 5, 6, G. Yeah? Okay. Now we're going to move on to the chorus. I'll check that, Ragamuffin You, because I think I uploaded the chord chart, but not the, and the lead sheet, but also not the finger picking part. So I will do that. So we have our G minor, and our finger picking pattern is going to remain the same. Thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers. Thumb, fingers, fingers. Now C chord. Thumb, fingers, fingers. G minor. Thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb. A minor. Thumb, fingers, fingers. Now D chord. So you noticed how the finger picking pattern was consistent. Thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers. And I was switching the chords right here. And even with the A minor, even though I'm not playing that G string, I'm just keeping it there as a safeguard and it's within my muscle memory. It's the same with that D chord. If you choose to leave that off, that is totally your personal preference and choice. Let's find that again. G minor chorus. 1, 2, 3. Thumb, fingers, fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. C chord. Thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb. G minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We're going to go over that chorus one more time, and then we're going to go into the verse. You ready? G minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, A minor, a chair. Fingers, D, thumb, fingers, fingers, verse, G. I sat on a rug, biding my time. F, C, G. Fingers, fingers, thumb. Verse again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, F, 4, 5, 6, G. There you go. Sorry, my thumb keeps getting caught on that C string. All right, let's try that again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I'm looking at the chord chart, and yep, it's only the chord chart and not the riff. I will get there. I will put that up soon after I have another Skype lesson after this, and I'll put the tab charts on my Patreon page so you can practice through. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb. G chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. G chord. F chord. Thumb. C chord. G. She. This verse again. Peru. Isn't it good? F chord, thumb, C chord, G. Ready? G minor, keep your ring finger where it is, flip your fingers. Me to stay and I sit, C chord, anywhere. G minor, so I looked around and I noticed there wasn't. A minor, D. Ready, back to verse. G. I sat on a rug, biding my time. Ready, here comes the F chord. Thumb, finger, C, G. Again, verse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Ready, F. Thumb, fingers, fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. All right. Do you have any questions? Do you want me to go over anything before we run through verse, chorus, and verse again, just to solidify things? And again, you can always look back at the lesson. You can always play it back. And I will get those tab charts. I thought I had them uploaded, and I don't. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can find that on my Guitar Pro. That's the PDF. Let's look at that. Nope, I just have the solo. Yeah, I have to get the finger picking up. I will do that. The lead is actually going to be on Patreon. So tomorrow I am going to be publishing a video. There's a lead part, and it sounds like this. It's the solo, and it's the, and you have the, it's going to sound pretty similar to that, and that is going to be a lesson that's going to be on Patreon. So I already filmed it, already filmed the lesson. It's just going to be published tomorrow. Cool. Yeah, I know you are, and I love it. Thank you so much for supporting me. I appreciate it. So yeah. All right, let's try from the top. Okay. All right, I believe in you guys. Yay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. G. Thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb. Ready? F. Thumb, C chord, G. Ready? Verse. I once had a girl, or should I say F, C, chord, G, G minor. She asked me to stay. Fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers. Ready, C chord. Ready, G minor. Here it is. Ready, now A minor. All right, now D. Ready, we're going back to verse. Here we go. G. I sat on a rug, biding my time. Ready, F. C chord, G. Again, verse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, F. 4, 5, 6. And then it would go back to the chorus. Okay. Tomorrow I'm going to be posting the play along. Again, if you haven't heard that before, I'm going to be posting that tomorrow, the play along. It has the chords. And again, the solo, the I once had a girl, and that the melody line, the chord melody, that is also on Patreon as well. You're going to also hear it in the play along too, so you can hear how they all fit together and mushed up. Any questions before we end? Anything? So, yay, Neil. So glad that you were able to make it, guys. Yay, we have 413. So good. Yeah, I'm really grateful for you guys. Hey, thank you so much. That means a lot, Alyssa. And if you look at the chat, AWIE Alyssa, so AV, I think it's AV Alyssa because you're German. So the W would be like V, right? Like Wander. I hope that's right from what I remember. Oh, well, I'm so glad that helps. Thank you, Maro H. I'm really grateful that helps. Sometimes when I'm teaching, I'm like, is this making any sense? I really hope it does. Because the last thing I want things to be, I don't want things to be frustrating. I want things to feel like, yeah, you can do it because you can. You can. I believe in you guys. Yeah, the last thing I'd ever want anyone to ever feel is like, oh man, that was hard, So I just hope that it makes sense. I really want to make sure that everything is accessible to you guys. Yeah, oh, sorry. What I was saying is AV Alisa, if you look in the chat, she has a wonderful YouTube channel and she teaches just fabulous fingerstyle ukulele tutorials and guitar as well. She's just a wonderful artist, makes amazing arrangements. So you should go and check her out. She's wonderful. After this live stream, I'm going to put her YouTube channel in the not the comments, in the comments. So after this, not in the live chat, but in the comment section, so that you can go check her out. Because I don't know if I can do that right now. Can I do that? Is that possible? So I don't know, but you should really check her out. And she's also just a wonderful, wonderful human being. In just general. So she's just absolutely lovely and she's studying to be a teacher. She definitely has a teacher's heart. So please go check her out and come back so that you can see and you can follow her and subscribe to her. She's fantastic. Yes, wonderful artist, does great camera work too. All right. So, hey, I'm glad, Kevin, that it worked out. So, hey, Amber, thank you. I'm really happy. Yeah, of course. Of course. Of course, Alyssa, you're awesome. You're awesome. She's great. So I'm Carol and Emilio is my dog. Nice. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you very, very much. Your support means just the world to me. And the fact that I see so many people here from all over the world, it really like my heart starts to beat a little faster. Like, oh my goodness. When I first started this channel, I'm like, nobody's going to watch me. All right. So, hey, thanks. Just watch today. I'll try later. Yay. Okay. Yes, I understand if you're tired. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Cool. Yeah, the ukulele is just awesome. Yeah, you like Over the Rainbow by Iz, I have that on, I've taught that in my ukulele 101, no, ukulele 201 course, the Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and I've been debating it whether to teach it on YouTube. So we'll see. Nambia here. Wow. Oh my goodness, Mari. Thank you so much for being here. So Namibia. Oh, Namibia. Okay. Want to make sure that I read that correctly. You said your G string is nearly broken. Which one do you recommend? Well, I think that if you're referring to a low G, I don't know. I'm not really too familiar with low Gs. I have experience with the Aquila low G, and I've heard that the what is it? The Brownworth nylon low G is really nice, but that's just what I've heard. You also have to take a look to see if your if you have a tie through bridge, if the hole is going to be wide enough. Sometimes people buy a low G and they can't string it through because the hole isn't wide enough for them to string it through. So you really have to consider that. But if one string is going out, that usually means you should change all of your strings. That's what I would recommend. Okay. Oh, that's very sweet. Thanks. So you watch me read the phone book. Anybody else want to join a live chat where I just read the phone book? Well, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow at the play along. Okay? All right. Bye.